I'm going to bring up first Mayor Moreau Weinberger. He is the mayor of Burlington and a member of Vermont Mayors, and he has been an outstanding person on this issue, and I want to give him a public round of thanks for that.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me start by thanking Senator Ruth, Senator Sorokin, and Braden of Gun Sense for making today's event happen. It is really a great This gathering here today, standing with the Democratic candidates for Lieutenant Governor and Governor, is, I think, a new day in Montpelier, and one that shows that we, for the first time, are seriously going to grapple with this major public safety issue of gun violence in the years ahead.
I don't.
Oh, no. No, I don't. Most of the people who own guns here, including myself, don't use them for weaponry. I use mine to shoot the occasional woodchuck that comes after my beans. When I was younger, I used to do target practice, and I think guns have their role. If I were hungry, I'd go out and shoot deer. I think there are way too many of them.
I think Vermont is a dangerous place, and I do not believe in the myth that having a gun for self-protection is a wise thing to do.
Vermont is in danger. Certainly some of the people are in danger of being complacent because there isn't a very high violence rate and murder rate.
You know, I read that about 3 days ago, and I couldn't tell you right now.
I don't know the answer to that. I would say probably less than 100.
I don't think it's a matter of how many. If you ask a person who has family that was killed or impacted by it, you know, there could be 2, but they're going to be pretty upset. I don't think it's a matter. I do know that we're probably considered one of the safest states, but I don't think that's related to our gun laws at all.
Probably fewer with firearms. Here, people seem to use chainsaws and rocks, other more primitive methods, but I really don't know the statistics. But when I read the paper, some of them are almost funny. That's not nice.
I don't know the exact statistics. I think that I know that generally, looking at our rates, we have a higher rate of gun deaths than other New England states. And, you know, in the last, I think it was based on 2013 data, but the rate of men killing women, our state ranked 8th in the nation.
I'm handing out the actual statistics on gun crime in Vermont. I'm a lifelong Vermonter. I hunt. I've hunted my whole life. And I started seeing this Gun Sense Vermont thing, and they were saying all of this crime was taking place, all this stuff was going on. I attended meetings. When I questioned people in meetings, they wouldn't answer your questions, and they got to the point where they actually asked you to leave the meetings if you challenged them in any way. So I started researching what's going on in Vermont, and there are statistics that are true what's happening here, and they are nowhere near close to what these people purport them to be. So that's why I'm here passing this out.
5 times safer than a disaster is not safer.
Well, they jump up the numbers on everything to try to say that crime is rampant here. We're the safest state in the nation. According to FBI statistics, they have a sign here that says 89% of people support background checks. That's not true. And I'm just tired of their untruths. So I think if I could pass these out, and maybe some people will read them, obviously that gentleman didn't like what I had to say, that maybe it will enlighten them as to really what's going on in this state.
It's easy to look up the facts. They're out there, and I wouldn't mind people coming to hunt for the deer that get in my fruit trees. I support those kind of things, But it scares the living heck out of me that people have got to have really dangerous guns all the time. As far as I'm concerned, we should have background checks on the ammunition and parts for guns as well.
I do not have any guns. I've never shot a gun.
No?
No.
One thing I want to say is you must.
I don't object to having personal rifles or pistols for hunting or protecting your property if you live out in the boondocks somewhere, but it doesn't have to be an assault weapon.
I'm just tired of seeing people die, and we can take that tool of killing out of people's hands. That's about it.